It's live, pal. Hello, and welcome to an old man named Randy plays a children's game for the first time because he wants to learn more about the children's property that is Digimon. I am the titular old man named Randy who is trying to play the whatever the heck I said. The titular game. Boy, didn't quite track how I said that out loud. The game is Digimon World. That is what I'm using to learn about Digimon. I'm kind of not doing a good job learning about Digimon with Digimon World, but I am learning about how to play Digimon World. Everyone has been very helpful. Last time we got help from the chat, from the audience, from the community, from the world, the Digimon World, and we got ourselves a Tyrannomoner. Nom. I think that's supposed to say nom at the end. Not enough characters or room. We made some progress last time. We got rid of our actual man who was not getting it done. We got ourselves a dinosaur that seems to be doing a lot better. Well, hello, my sweetheart. Tim is here. My mother got in just before the first viewer. Unfortunately, she has been beat. Obito's here. Everyone's coming back out to watch me train a very, very large, dangerous creature. But he's under my rule, so he's only dangerous to others until he decides to betray me. I don't really have an objective here, other than to just, yeah. Kind of think this guy's running his course because there's not really a whole lot left he can do. Did I buy stuff before the end of yes? Yes, I did. Did we do the arena? What's the arena do? Okay. I'm reading. No, I'm not. Here's your book. Oh boy. Gear Savannah, the shop is open from 1st to 15th each year. The shop manager is proud of his rare items. Why was items a proper noun? Check that later. We haven't done the arena yet. I kind of want to check out the arena. And since I don't really have a story objective that I can think of, boost stats along with satisfying hunger. No kidding. Like permanent stats? Yeah, I don't see why not. That makes sense. I'm assuming that's what I can... The legendary version of this, maybe? That would make sense. Greymon says, "Oh, Randy, Ranmon, you came. Look at this great File City arena. Cool, huh? Soon, contestants and fans will fill this up. You will also bring joy to the fans, right? They'll prepare money and prizes for tournament winners. You got nothing to lose. For details on the tournament, check out the machine there." You didn't point. You didn't point or guide me in any way. What machine are you talking about? That's a machine? This isn't a machine, it's a sign. What the heck are you talking about? Uh-oh. What? No! Darn it. Sorry, I explained again. You actually said new things. So once inside, at start time, go down the left stairs in order to compete in battle. Registration is free. You can register for only today's and tomorrow's competition. However, for that day's competition, you have to register by 10 a.m. That did not say a.m., that said am. You did it, man. 2. Welcome. And thank you for defending AEW with me. It felt good to have some backup. Greymon says, you can check the schedule 5 days ahead, so check it and make sure you're... I just forgot how to read for a second. The competitions in red mean you can't take part, but press the start button to check what it's about. Even for competitions with qualifications, none in training Digimon cannot compete. Well, that's about it for registration. Do you want to enter? No? I think I need to... Oh, okay. No, I want to see what the schedule is. Of course you're hungry. I don't even know if I have food for you. I've got plenty of food for you. Why was I freaking out? If you have to poop, we're in trouble, though, because we're only, like, 45 feet away from the toilet. And I know that Digimon not good at holding their dookie. Also, let's get rid of the mushrooms. That makes more sense. Oh, yeah, he's happy. Hey, those seats are for our guests. Can't I watch a fight? That machine? That's a machine. Hey! No, I don't care about any of that. I just want to know what the schedule is. Alright. If I say yes, will you show me the schedule before you just sign me up? Oh boy. D. I don't know what any of this means. Says the 21st. What day is it? 20th, I'm assuming? Yes. D is the... Well, that's a good start. And what time did it say I had to be here? Let's see if I can skim through it. For that day's competition, you have to register by 10 a.m. That's fine. Does it matter? As long as I'm there on the day, it doesn't matter? What time is it? Let's do it. Sign up for tomorrow. Sure. I just want to see what it's like. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what you get from it. None of this... I know nothing. What time is it on? At, then? Didn't say what time. Now I'm in trouble. Because I signed up and I don't understand what time I have to be here. You will definitely forget about the arena on that day. It's only one day from now. No, I won't cancel. I just want you to tell me what time I need to be here. Here, I think it said if I press start while hovering over it, it'll give me information. Yes, I'm canceling. Let me sign up again. Yes. Nothing. It says nothing about what time. This says day 21. Well, tamer level going down is like deal breaking. If that happens, oh man, that's going to be very upsetting to me. So, almost think I'm not going to do that. Which leads us to having absolutely nothing to do, because the thing that they want me to do, I'm incapable of doing, and I don't know where else to go. So let's cancel this. And never do this. And now, we wander around aimlessly. It's kind of the trend for this week of streams, is to just wander around, hoping to bumping. I'm sorry I keep, like, doing nose stuff. New thing, right before I start a stream, I apparently have to sneeze at least 5 times, if not more. The game wants me to go to the mists in the early morning. The early morning, I believe, is that purple section in the clock. The dinosaur cannot stay awake long enough. If he could go to sleep now, then we'd be in good shape, but he only wants to go to sleep way late. So he sleeps through the morning. Going past the mists absolutely rocked my world, so we're probably not going to go there. Where else is there to go? Yeah, he can't, unless he's got... Oh, no, I guess I'm not... Yeah, no, you can't. Maybe there's a tranquilizer. Go to sleep. I mean, we don't have... since we've discovered we don't have to fight everything and it's pointless to do so, we can just run by everything and look around. We haven't gone down this side in a while, so we can check this out. That's not true. We did go down this side last time, but we didn't go to the mountains. Cross the invisible bridge. But I feel like I ended up in Freezeland and got my butt kicked, which was a no! First fight of the day, will it last longer than one hit? Oh, yes, because he hit me. Apparently this is where I die. In between Freezeland and Misty Trees. Okay, well that's the other way. Why is this thing weirdly strong? What's happening? Alright, well I'm not gonna waste all my stuff on this. This is ridiculous. What is that? The White Wolf. Geralt of Rivia. The Witcher. I love The Witcher. It's a heck of a game. I read all the books too. I didn't like the books as much. Give me that mushroom. Yeah, let's go find some wolves, some colorful ones, and murder them. Yeah, so I was having a conversation with my friends yesterday, actually, about how people are impatient and aren't willing to experience any friction before getting to the... Now! Here's my friction. Before getting to the payoff of something. And I use this game as an example of how, like, there's something to battling through tedium and suckitude to get to the thing that's actually cool. What's happening here? Why is everything absolutely murdering me today? And this game is exactly that, 1000%. It's like 80 to 90% just grinding. And then 20 to 10% of this was all worth it. That's kind of what this game is. Bees here, raiding me. I hope Mom's Veggie Soup is here, because I could go for some veggie soup. So can my Digimon go for some... Heck yes, veggie soup. I was hoping for it, and I got it, asked, and received. I hope there is some broccoli in that soup, because I like broccoli. Some green beans, perhaps. Even though green beans, I don't think, technically, are vegetables. Zapper Lars is here. B, you streaming before work nowadays? I should get in on that one. I'd check you out. Watch you. What are you streaming? Ah! Yeah, I don't have money for that, though. Yeah, 31 health items isn't enough for the wolf? Lundra, man, you're stealing my gimmick. I'm kidding. Obviously, you can do that. That is still on the list. I'm not sure when we're going to get to it, so you're probably good. Who can play Lundra when we've got Digimon? Surprisingly, all the monsters are stronger today. I think that's got to be because we're scaling to my level, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Otherwise, what do we even do? No! Pretty decent hit in Pac-Man form, though. Maybe they patched it. Oh man, does that mean there's going to be a conflict in File City? File City! Yeah! Welcome back, Angus. Work, lurk. Have a good day at work if I don't talk to you, B. Yeah, unfortunately, we're back to fighting because I need money now. Get mad at me so I can scold you and feel good about myself. That's right. Bad. They're just good with each other in this game. Great. That's convenient for me because we're trying to build up a community. We can't be having monsters fighting each other in the streets. Would be no good. I wonder if I just brute force my Digimon to stay awake, what would happen? How upset would he get? For how long? I'm not asking him to stay up all night, just enough to get the alleged chicken. Yeah, let's fight these guys. We need some money. Oh, that's adorable. Greymon and Garomon have a friendly rivalry. That's so cute. Don't get me in. I don't have time to get into Digimon. Oh, he's confused. Is he going to start hitting me now? He's confused because the green one wasn't moving and because he's a dinosaur. Not only can he not see something when it's not moving, but he's also a clever girl. And also holding on to his butt. Do you think when they're making iconic lines in movies like that, that they know they are? Probably not, right? They're just trying to do the best job that they can. They're not thinking like, oh, this is going to be the one. No, the poopy! I'm somewhat of the mind that speed is more effective in real life than strength. There's only a limit on how strong you can get, number one. Number two, you don't need to get nearly that strong to function in real life. And number three, speed just benefits you in just about every possible way. In every aspect of life. Don't you dare. Ora! You got glasses again. That's what you get. Alright, kill this little rock guy. Yeah, min-maxing doesn't exist in real life. Some people are just born with everything, and it's not fair, and it's upsetting. I'm gonna adjust the volume. I think it's a little hot. Like, I see these people, I got people in my Discord that are just unbelievably talented in all aspects, and I'm just like, I don't have any of that stuff, and I don't know why you're allowed in here, showing me up like this. This is my Discord. I'm supposed to be the talented one, but I have no talent. Just other than watching this thing murder that goblin. Troll. Whatever it is. A digital version of it. Hola! Absolutely. Also, I'm going to praise you for eating that because you didn't get mad at me. Oh, discipline went down. Alright, now I get to scold you and bring it back up. Hola! Alright, good. I actually want to give it to you. Yeah, I mean, I was alright at guitar for a little bit. And then I just haven't played guitar in like 6 years at this point. Maybe longer. I miss it. I wish I had more time for it. But when you're trying to build something, I should probably murder all these weaklings. My day consists of what I'm doing, the stuff around what I'm doing, and dad stuff. Who's got time for guitar? Not me. He'll be able to hold his rookie longer. Is it because he's disciplined? Oh, his dookie. This is what I think you meant to say, which I'm very glad that autocorrect decided to change it to rookie. Because holding my rookie is a very funny sentence. Oh, also gotta remember, as is the case usually at this time slot, it's like 50-50, but this is one of those hard outs after 2 hours day. It's a shame, but you need to start hitting things. Auto spell check is awful, I hate it, but it's also sometimes amusing. Not sure we're at a net positive in terms of money versus MP floppies spent. Yeah, I mean 1,000 bits. That's what, that's 3 MP floppies? That might work. That might be okay. I don't actually know how much I used in that fight. Might have been more than 3. If it was, then, well, you know. No longer hungry. See, part of me wants, because we're getting there, right? It's nighttime now. We're getting there. Can I push him a little bit? Can I make him not sleep until the early morning? Oh my. You said you were fine. Yeah, these things? Yeah, let's fight these things. Why not? I think that said, well, it's pretty good, and then now we're fighting. What's pretty good? Don't know. I'll tell you what's not pretty good. The fact that these things are starting to kick my bum. Things need to start dying faster. Go all out. Get it done. Attack, attack, attack. I'm pretty sure I just biffed it in the face and it just shrugged it off. It no-sold it. 37. 127. 142. I'm just going to start emphasizing the numbers as they appear. I will not do that. Why are you missing so much? Alright. This is ridiculous. You can't keep missing. We don't have the resources for you to keep missing. I know why you're missing. It's because you're trying to hit him as he's running away. You gotta stop doing that. Be smarter than that. See, that's like 10 MP floppies. That's not enough. A little more than that. I think it's 13 exactly MP floppies that I can currently buy. It's not enough. It's just not enough. You want one? I was hoping you'd turn me down. Grab the meat. Grab it. Grab the meat. There it is. Whoa. Yeah, part of me, you know what? My instincts are to push him a little bit. Sure. Just, again, still need money, so... I might just keep him awake. I don't know what the penalty is for that. I've never had it happen before. I've never tried it. But if the game is telling me I need that, I need to go in the early morning to the mists. That's the only lead I have, other than apparently wolves, which, if I was not told by the chat, I would never know. We are just almost out of MP floppies, so we're not going to be fighting anymore. Yatta! I guess I get fairly big meats now. No, 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 no. Ora! You eat your disc. And you like it. I don't care if you like it. You just need to eat it. No. No, definitely not. Gear Savannah. But we can cure sickness, right? Oh, these things actually drop decent amount of stats here. Well, that's not good. I'm not sure I have enough beef to fight both of them. I didn't see him until the camera moved slightly. This one's got pink all over him, so... Alright, that was a good start. Might as well just give you the rest of these and see how it goes. Alright, yeah. Which I have medicine, so... And I can just go back to town and see the clinic or whatever, so... It's not going to lower my tamer. The only thing I care about, actually forever, is tamer level. Tamer level. So if tamer level doesn't go down, that's really all I care about. And if you're telling me that keeping him awake a little bit does not make the tamer level go down, I will survive. Yeah. There's a store over here that I kind of want to, you know, interact with. Just don't remember where it is exactly. What is that? Never seen that before. What is that? I don't have any MP floppies. I'm gonna need confirmation if I should talk to that thing. Without any MP floppies. Because it could be a fatal mistake. And if I do not receive... If it results in a factory reset, which it shouldn't? Just do it. Talk to the bird. Biomon says, who is it? No way. Ah. I say, wait up. I guess I'll follow it. Oh, he's sleepy now. Biomon says, I am here again. And then ran away. And I say, not again. Wait. Biomon says, bye. If we go on like this, we'll just repeat ourselves. Maybe I should wait here. Okay. You're not that sleepy. Calm down. Okay. I'm going to talk to it again. I'm here again. No, it runs. Go back to where the bird was previously. So I'm just going to wait here. I won't move. Alright, well, I can feed you. I'm not going to let you starve. Happy about the food, disappointed about the sleeping. And you gotta poop. Run back to where the bird was. There we go. Maybe I'll just wait. Wait. Alright, Ranmon, get rid of Biomon? That's not what... Wait, what? I think that's a mistranslation. I don't think that's what it wants me to do. He went to the wrong place. Keep choosing to wait. Wait. Get rid of Biomon is not a sentence that's appropriate for the context. Hey there. Alright, get him in a stranglehold. The ambush was a success. Time to die, Biomon. Don't panic, we're not the bad guys here. We just cornered you and aren't going to let you leave. Biomon says, are you the famous Digimon kidnapper? Yes. Yes, I am. That's me. I tried to convince them. Biomon says, I see. It's my mistake. I'll go to the city. Okay. We made some progress. And I don't even think that's why we came here. It's definitely not. So we lucked into that one. It's kind of neat finding Digimon in the wild. Like, all right, how do I get this thing? It's a fun, you know, I like this game. I have issues with it. I do like this game. I really do. Whoa! I mean, if you ask Charlie Manson, he didn't actually force anyone to do what they've done. And that's the story I'm sticking with. I'm not forcing any of these Digimon to go to the city. They can go anywhere they want. If he at any point has to poop, I'm in trouble. Because that means I'm going to have to autopilot back. I did not mean to go to Trash Mountain. Gear Savannah. Stop whining. You're like my wife, just constantly complaining that she's tired. And I can say that because she's currently sleeping and she won't hear me say that out loud. Frog with a trumpet. Frog with a trumpet. It's more of like a French horn, I guess, around its neck, weirdly enough. It's the Gecko Swamp. The Geeko Swamp. The Geico Swamp. Alright, camera's really, really close. Gotta be careful not to accidentally walk into a frog with a horn. Horn frog! Lots of toilets around here, apparently. Alright, we're in the misty trees. It is not early morning. It is technically night, I think, based on that clock. We're where we need to be, I think. Pretty much. No! I don't have any MP floppy, so we may have to run. Unless he can get it done in a couple of hits. Not even remote possibility of that happening. Not even a little bit of a chance. See, the problem, in addition to just bad for your body slouching, is that it makes me look like frumpier than I actually am. Because I get down here, it's like stuff starts folding on top of each other. Wah! Desperately need to get back into shape. I don't know what's going on with me. Used to be so fit. Now I can barely walk. No! This isn't it. It's the misty trees. This might be the screen? Yes, it would be right here. So what we could do is just wait until early morning and sit here until early morning, leave this screen and come back, and the thing should be here, right? As long as he doesn't have to poop. It might be smart to wait by the toilet. Alright, so how's everybody doing? Yeah. Here we are. Just let him poop. I don't know, everyone tells me that pooping is bad. I poop all the time, but not on the ground like they do. At least not every day. I also poop out my rear end, unlike these things. If your butt is your rear end, what is your front end? What is your front? Because it's not your... In my opinion, the rear end is not the rear or the end. It's the rear, that I can accept, but it's not the end. Your body keeps going after it reaches the butt. The Zapper Lar is just saying the truth about life. I blame the game for this, but I guess if we're getting down to it, it's the end of your digestive tract. That's true. Rinku coming in, being smart, saying like, this is why you're stupid. I know you didn't say that, but that's how I felt about it. Sometimes I need to be put in my place, and that's okay. Go now. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna feed him until he gets happy with me, and then I'm gonna do it. All we had to do was talk about natural bodily functions for a minute, and now we're good. He's also not sick. I might be able to pull this off, where I could recruit whatever's in that hole and then warp out of here before it's too late. I don't even need to warp out of here. I just need to let him lie down on the cold, hard ground like the animal that he is. And then I get to go back and talk to the floof ball. Miss Yana, good evening. It's afternoon here, but it's still very happy to see you back. It's a chocobo! Kokatoramon says, hey, you. Oh, we have to fight? That's bad. I don't have any MP. That's bad. I don't have the MP to fight this thing. Definitely not. Well, we just wasted all of our time. Yes. So glad that happened. Time to run. Oh, I can't run, can I? Oh, this is the worst of all scenarios. So I'm just gonna have to slowly die. Alright. Very slowly die. Attack, your call. Well, this was quite possibly the worst possible thing that could have happened in the entire world of this game. Absolutely, on all fronts, the worst. Could not have been worse. I'm almost with you, Tim. That might actually be... Well, you said it for the wolves, though, in my defense. That is not a wolf. I thought I just had to talk to the thing. Huh. I'm almost with Tim that it might be worth just loading the game. It might... Yeah. And then just doing all of that again. Hold on just a minute. We are... I've got word here that I need to reset my perfectly legitimate PlayStation. And look at it, look at start up. It's right there. It's an absolutely legitimate PlayStation hardware. I hit the button. And, whoops. I lost power. I had to turn it back on. You know, things just happen. It's beyond my control, really. You can blame your deity of choice for what's transpiring here today. Yeah. And good thing the load times are really good on the PlayStation, because this will just start right back up, no problem. Yep. 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 Your deity of choice is Thor. It's not a bad choice. I don't have a good answer for my deity of choice. Blame the rusty tech. Indeed. I blame the tech deities. Our Googles and our Amazons. Because they are our gods. Disney also in there somewhere. And now we wait all day. Heck yes, Tim! What are you even talking about? This is why you come here. For the content that can't be created by anyone else. Because why would they? They know better than that. No! Because I do have MP floppies now. Those fights were just wastes of time. But it's okay. We just run right there and then just sit there and talk about poop some more. Everything will be fine. Getting there won't take long if I don't fight. That's not the problem. It's just going to be sitting there doing nothing. Ah! Yeah, I could have trained to waste time, but then we would be in a different timeline because I didn't do that. I mean, I could go to the... Yeah, I could stop by Trash Mountain and train there. Pass some time. That's pretty close to the thing, so... Yeah, let's do that. Grab that mushroom. I also think that increases its max MP? MP? The crazy thing is that people are eating this up. This part where I'm sitting there creating this content. And I say creating content very loosely because it's somebody else's game. I didn't make this game. I'm just playing it. I'm pointing a camera at myself. It's a pretty low-res camera. It's bad. I'm saying words. That's something I'm contributing here. But for the most part, saying content creation is misleading. However, whatever I'm doing, literally today resulted in someone watching the latest archive of Digimon, subscribing to my channel, and then going back and watching the other ones. In at least one of them in their totality, which I think people just want to see people live through what they did. Like, yes, no, of course, you made a terrible mistake and lost all your progress. That is the Digimon World experience. Fortunately, I, you know, say a lot of words, so it's not like there's dead air. Yeah, get out of here, you horse with a horn! Horn horse. Yeah. That's the store I was talking about. So we don't really need to go over there though. Yet. But anyway, that was cool to wake up to that today. Like, oh, some random new person saw an archive of someone playing Digimon World and no! I can survive one fight. That should be fine. Yes. Get it done. You know, and then once this game's all done, we'll compile all the archives into obnoxiously long videos, and then they'll be there for all eternity. Wait, so you're saying Ninjamon just had low Cyber Ramamon, Robot Metal Man, just had low discipline, and that's why he couldn't hold his poop? Is that what happened? I'm not that confident in the amount of MP floppies I have, if I'm being honest. I'm a little concerned that I don't have enough. Ora! Tim says he thinks I'll be fine. As long as I don't fight anymore, I should be okay. Yeah, I mean, 18's what? That's almost 10,000 MP, roughly. I could even say it's 19,000 MP exactly. That's not terrible. That should be enough. Myahulia. Don't know what word that was. Myahulia. Myahulia. No more fighting. No fighting. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, Dino friend. It's time to train at Trash Mountain. Cut to montage. Hide in trash. Greatly increases max MP. Love it. Love it. That's... I don't know if I'd call that trash, though. Yep, he's definitely hiding. Yeah, normal's fine. Definitely can't see where he is. Very discreet. Nope. Eat up. You've had a lot of trash hiding. Need to regain your strength. Pretty sure the toilet is right outside, though, right? So if he has to poop, his discipline's high enough that he should make it to the toilet, right? I might not risk it. I might just use the porta potty. Oh yeah, the guy that runs away. I don't know if he's still there. It might have been random. I don't want to go back and check now. Well, we gotta poop anyway. Hopefully we'll make it. If he doesn't, then I guess we'll know. Yeah. Okay, promising. I've made it 2 screens. That's rare. The toilet's right here, though, right? Or is it in a different... If it's on a different screen, I'm screwed. Okay. Yes! No, turn around! You're pooping on the lid! That's not where you poop. And he flushed it afterwards just to be like, yeah, that's right. This is not it. Down one more? Maybe down one more? Maybe down one more. This is not it. Just infinitely not the right spot. So if my Digimon ever turns into poop... Well, if my Digimon ever turns into the green sludge, what I'm gonna do is actually go to Toyland and have some fun. No! Don't even fight. Just run. Someone needs to remind me where the running Digimon is. We might not be there, because now it's nighttime. No! Oh my god! I don't even think that touched me, but it decided it did. Might not get out of this screen. And he's hungry. He's all that running away made, you know, worked up an appetite. Yeah. Yeah. Once we get off the screen, I'll let you eat. Yeah, this is straight up the wrong way. We're just gonna ignore the thing that runs away for now, because I don't remember where it is. I think it's nighttime, which means he's probably not even there anymore. It could be random. It could be anything. I lucked into him last time. No idea. Why aren't you happy? What's happening? Alright, you're good enough. I'm not just gonna keep feeding you. What we can do is we can get the chicken, chocobo. Hopefully. Hopefully I win that fight. Alright, well he's got me backed into a corner. We can win the fight with the chocobo, we can sleep, and then we can try to get that running away thing. Maybe he'll be back after I sleep. Ah, no, get out of there! Oh my goodness. Jeez! I need to get over there, though. The misty trees. It is. We're dodging zombies. Hashtag PS1 horror game. Get me those search engine clicks. Because people are looking out for it. His discipline's low again, probably because I ran so much. I don't know. No, 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 no. I said, ora! Which means yes. Nope. That would have been really, really, really bad. Boy, that would have been just a ridiculously terrible. I want you to deny me again so you get more poop control. Yes! That's right, you got glasses now. Ora! What's gonna work out here is that I have to use the restroom and we have to wait. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. Hopefully he doesn't have to poop. Be right back. He wants to go sleepy. No sleepy for you. No sleepy for you. You know, while we wait, if you haven't, and you like the way I play games and speak words, I play lots of games, and you can check my YouTube. YouTube.com/RandyFluhardy for more game stuff. And if you want to help me decide which game to play next, you can join my Discord at tinyurl.com/Randy-Discord. Tonight, we're playing Tomb Raider 2, where if I die in a level, I have to restart the level over from scratch. And if you know Tomb Raider 2, that is a proposition. And then this weekend, we're going to start... No, Friday, we're going to start Dino Crisis. So that's fun. Lots of games going on over here. And if you want to recommend a game to me, including more Digimon, I am more than willing to hear it. Just head on over and do all those things. We're not going anywhere. We got all the games in the world to play. That's the goal, is to play every game ever made. We're making good progress. We've played like 6 recently. And I think there's only like a couple dozen ever made, so we're good. Yep. Yep. All right. Now he's hungry and tired. Now you're speaking my language, dinosaur. I am still a little concerned that I'm going to lose the fight. How many MP floppies do I have? 15. That sounds like a lot on paper. But I don't know. Let's get closer to the edge of the screen, because as long as I don't start a fight by accident, should be good to do that as long as he doesn't come at me. Tim believes. Who was it that believes in Thor? Michiana, I believe, said. That was her, or his. Apologies for assuming you are one or the other. But based on the name, my judgment leads me to believe that direction. Chose Thor. Almost there. Last time we talked about poop, and that made the time go by faster. I poop. I dabble in the activity. Although I haven't done it today, though. Makes me think I'm on a diet, and sometimes I diet too extreme. To the point where I just go days without pooping, and that's bad. So I'm hoping it's just a fluke, and I'm not actually not eating enough. But I should be alright. There's a lot of poop in this game. That's not me, that's just the game. I'm okay with meeting it on its own terms, but that is the game. Speaking of dinosaurs, I'm looking forward to Dino Crisis. I haven't played it in actually probably 25 years, whenever it came out. I think it was 1999, so 26 years ago? That can't be real. That can't actually be real. But it might be real. And I think there is a hard mode. We're obviously going to play it on the hard mode, because that's what we do here, is we make fools of ourselves on playing games in an unnecessarily challenging way. Alright, I think we're good in a second. Bam! Alright. I want to say there is a hard mode, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I played it. If there is a hard mode, I don't remember what is specific about it. Alright, hopefully we get it done. Chocobo versus Dinosaur. Okay, it's a good start. Oh, they traded blows, but now he's stunned. Get in there. Doing all right so far. I'm not worried about health. I'm worried about MP. But we haven't used one yet. He's more than halfway done. Well, not quite. He's almost halfway done. We should be fine. I wouldn't mind like a bigger hit though. Not on me, on him, like on the bird. Ouch. Oh, plus we've got the finishing move. There's an arrange mode in Resident Evil Director's Cut. I don't know if there's a... Oh my god! Genuine anger! I don't like to get genuinely angry, but that really got me. We just spent... Oh my goodness, we've spent an hour doing nothing. How is that okay? Well, still got an hour. It's just, yeah. Alright. Man, that sucks. Holy crap. That is terrible. That's like way worse than any Tomb Raider thing that has happened so far. That is very, very upsetting. Woo! Don't like to lose my cool like that, but that sucks. Yeah, he just decided to blitz all of my health in one shot when we were close to the... Sure did. I got hit with something. God, that sucks. Holy crap. I pride myself at not losing my cool very often, but dang, that really got me. That got me. No, it's just I kept it slightly below max health because I didn't think he was just going to decide to do an attack that destroyed me in one shot. Like, that was what happened there. So, yeah. But I guess we gotta kill time anyway, so... whatever. Let's get it closer to the end. I think it was just a normal attack. But I don't know how to tell the difference between the two if an enemy does it. Nah, we don't need brains. Let's get max HP up, which is there. I honestly was barely paying attention. Because I was just making sure the health and MP didn't get too low. And I saw the health go from mostly fine to very much not fine in an instant. Man, that is terrible. But it's okay. People seem to be okay with me losing progress. Yeah. Hey, it just means we get to play this game for longer. Isn't that great? I don't hate this game. What did I just do? I gave him the wrong thing is what I did. Like I said, it feels like a rite of passage. I have to go through this. This has to happen to me. This game is brutal. I'm surprised children tolerated this. I certainly wouldn't have. I don't think. But I guess if I had a group of friends saying like, oh, this is what you have to do. This is the experience. Let's trade notes on the playground. Then yeah, okay. I did not have that, though. Oh, he's yelling at me because he got to poop so bad. Vile shit air. I assume it had to be a finisher. There's no way that a normal attack would have done that. That's crazy. Stop pooping out your pee-pee. I go back to the toilet thinking everything's going to be okay, and then it's not. Because of the way he poops. Oh, you're tired, huh? Well, I don't know. How long does resting... How much time does pass... Blah, blah, blah. How much time has passed when he rests is the question. Because now I might be screwed. One hour. Okay, that's not bad. What I could do is hang out here until after midnight, grab the meats, sell the meats, buy MP floppies to make myself feel better. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And then I could just run straight to the chicken. By the time I get there, it should be... As long as I don't run out of time. I don't know how tight that is. Rest 6 time to get rid of... That's cool to know. I don't know if I have enough time for that. I almost certainly don't. Alright, I should pass midnight, which hopefully means... Blow. Hopefully that means I can get some meats now. And I can't... I'm more upset that I lost my cool than I am what actually happened. Just a video game. People are watching me play a video game. Who cares? Smacked the microphone. What is that nonsense? That's not okay. But it's right here. It's so easy to just smack. Hello, Horset Store. And hello, Silver Drop. It got dark there for a minute. I'm planting the subtle storytelling seeds of the rage. This is... Once my villain transformation completes, it won't be a surprise. Make sure you feed your Digimon sirloin when they get hungry from training. I will next time, but I needed MP floppies. And I'll do that for, better not to hold your rage. Yeah, there's holding your rage and working through it. Normally I'm good at just working through it. That one got me. That one got me. I did not expect that to happen. And in a world where my time is incredibly valuable and short, feeling like I have lost a complete, which I just straight up have, as objectively I've lost an hour of time. I should save it. I should go back and save it. That's what I should do. Yeah. Yeah, that's smart. No, it wasn't that bad, but it's still more than I like. I like to keep a cool head on my shoulders. It's less what I did and more that I lost control. It's, you know, I let anger manifest. And that's a slippery slope. You don't ever want that to happen. We've all been there. It happens. But I try to keep it to a minimum. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Everyone other than me has forgotten about it. But I try to do better. Save it. And now, worst case scenario, we just have to run back. Yes. He's gonna be tired and hungry. Thank you, Legitimate PlayStation, for telling me the type of file it is and all that stuff. If we get this chicken today, I'll count it a victory. Bonus points if we can get the bird thing that runs away. I'm less confident in that one. I lucked into that one. I'm slightly convinced that it is random, whether or not you encounter it. No, I agree, Michiana, where I was actually started talking about it. I don't think I got all the way there. Getting through friction and frustration and suck and grind, it makes the achievement feel a lot better. It's a way bigger accomplishment having gone through where I currently, well, I just finished Tomb Raider 1 where I didn't allow myself to save during the middle of a level, which means I could lose and did lose up to an hour of progress by dying near the end of a level. But boy, when I beat those levels, it was a huge accomplishment. And during those levels, it was super tense. It's like, oh man, one wrong move here, I slip off this ledge. If I don't hit the button right and I just die, that's a big deal. It's scary. So I'm okay with putting myself through some hard times, Daddy. It makes it more entertaining in one way, and another it's just a different game experience, and I like to have different gaming experiences. I'm kind of bored with the state of modern games or modern AAA games, I should say, because they're all largely the same. I go and watch those state of plays and the showcases and all that stuff, and they keep announcing these new games. Like, man, all of those look like generic AAA sci-fi or fantasy, whatever. I cannot tell them apart. I don't know what their names are. Nothing stands out. And there is a whole genre that is dedicated to challenge and frustration and overcoming setbacks in Souls-likes, and people love those things. It's because they mastered the formula. They know and roguelikes even, same thing. They're incredibly popular these days. So it's actually weirdly refreshing playing a game like this that doesn't give a crap about how I feel. It's like, no. Of course we're gonna have this monster kill you in one hit, and there's no way you could have prepared for it. That's just life, baby. I love Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 is one of my favorite games ever made. Alright, well, we'll kill this one. Yeah, and it's not for everybody. I don't think this game is for everybody. I like how it says, I love that description for Porta Potty. I'm just now noticing it. Can do potty anywhere. Arguably, you can do potty anywhere regardless. Only the contrivances of society prevent us from doing potty anywhere. The Contrivances of Society is the name of my new book. It's in stores now. Get it alongside your Dan Brown and your Tom Clancy novel. 100% agree, Angus. Let us just all poop wherever we want. To that end, let us all... Never mind, I'm not going to get that dark or gross with it. Nothing. That just looks like you can go that way. Why would you be able to, though? when there's a perfectly open area over here. And as we all know, life only has one path, because free will does not exist. I didn't make the choice to play Digimon. It was a collection of factors, both biological and environmental, that led to me making this decision. But the reality is, it was going to happen whether I liked it or not. No! Free will prevented me from pressing the right direction on the controller. Because it doesn't... Oh, I don't have free will. That didn't prevent anything. Please don't kill me. I don't even know anymore. I just... Alright. This is ridiculous. Might be worth running from this. Because these things actually are kind of beefy. Run. Run. Not attack. Run. Alright, well, we're approaching 90 minutes on this stream here. Accomplished absolutely nothing. Other than knowledge, right? Everything, even you learn from failure, right? Now we know. Now we know. Now we know that he can just completely rip me apart in one shot. Which means we keep his health topped off at all times. I can make that work. That's fine. Also, it's early morning. I better get the heck over there. Oh, I can't promise anything, Tim. Not in this climate. Not with the way things are going. I can't promise anything. All I can promise is to not fight anything on this screen. Wait, I gotta go over there, though. See? Promise fulfilled. And here it is. Get it done this time. I'm glad you... Oh, see... You can't be doing that nonsense. It's funny that you say that, Silver Drop. Before you were here, that's what Tim basically said. It's like, oh, this is a survival horror game now. You're avoiding all the monsters. Alright, stay topped off. Last time you were doing better than you're doing this time, which is upsetting. I've been using the word upsetting a lot because it amuses me. And I think I've used it so much that I inadvertently say it too many times now. It's still a funny word, though. Saying something that is pretty benign, calling it upsetting is just funny. I'm doing nothing to this chicken. And then he just got lost in suspended animation right there for a second. That was weird and kind of creepy. I'm gonna keep him topped off. I don't... Yeah. See, you can't be doing that nonsense. I may just repeatedly throw health things at him non-stop. Why am I lost in suspended animation now? Now's your chance! Do it, man! Wait, that's his? That's his, I think. Uh-oh. No! Okay. Now it's my turn, I guess. What a waste! Crap. I was in the menu, darn it. Get it done! Just hit him one more time. Maybe twice. Hopefully only one more. Stop doing that ability, because that's what ripped me apart last time. There we go. No problem. Yeah, easy. That's how I would describe it. Jeez. That's definitely a chip, though. Kokatoramon says, you're something else. That was pretty good for so early in the morning. Ultimate victory. I say, hey, don't act like it's somebody else's business. What does that mean? I'm too annoyed to read sentences like that. That's not okay. Write better. Kokatoramon says, I know what you're talking about. I certainly don't, but whatever. I hear you're working hard for the island by gathering Digimons. Is Digimons plural with an S? Is that how that works? I just always assumed it was Digimon for both. I say, so you know. Well, why don't you help me? Kokatoramon says, and where am I supposed to do what? I say, oh, you just don't get it. You're supposed to work in the city, remember? Oh, no, it absolutely was terrible in the 90s. I'm not saying this game is unique in that way, but boy, there's some hilariously bad. It's uniquely bad. Kokatoramon says, well, like they say, the early bird gets the bug. That is exactly what they say. And then I say, that has nothing to do with anything. Absolutely right. I'm speaking truth now. On top of that, it's a worm, not a bug. Dang! I'm awfully pedantic, considering what's going on here. Kokatoramon says, I'm just joking. Well, I'll see you in the city. Okay. Can we really trust him? I wonder. Yeah, let's sleep and save it for the love of God. If I get a save, we have made some progress. If that happens, if a save is complete, then we have made some actual progress. Yes! It took us an hour and a half to do what should have taken 15 minutes tops. But we did it. I'm gonna go back and see if I can't find that running mon. So that was bonus points. If I got running mon today, I don't know what it's called, but if I got running mon today, then that's a decent victory. That's 2 Digimons, which is apparently how you say Digimon in plural, in one day. That's not bad. I've had worse streams. Surprised he doesn't have to poop. It's been a bit. Nope. Wrong way anyway. It's this way. It's the... No, maybe it wasn't the wrong way. Volume Villa. Have I been this way before? Yes, I have. I don't remember what this is, though. Alright, well, we'll worry about that later. I do need to... Oh, wait, that's where I got the curse to... or the spell to remove the mist or whatever. Hopefully there's the toilet on this screen. I don't have a good actual memory of how all of this stuff is. Alright, we're there. We're there. Just gotta get there. Just gotta get there. Go, go, go! Out your back! Alright, well, I guess we'll compromise. Poop however you want, I guess. Just... whatever. True! What does that mean? Is this everyone's favorite Digimon game? I should ask the people that like Digimon. There was some hot debate going on in previous streams. By far, okay. Because this is insane, the level of depth and complexity. And I could imagine someone that fell in love with this game would be disappointed if they watered that down at all. And from what I understand is that it's largely removed for the two games after this. They're just different games. They're not... It's kind of insulting that they would call the next one, which is not like this at all, Digimon World 2. But this is more than just Pet Razor. This is crazy. Alright, correct me if I'm wrong, but the running bird is down this way? Maybe it was over here. Wants to eat. Oh yeah, this guy. Still haven't found the thing for him. I want that guy because he's just so gosh darn sexy. Boost offensive power and max HP. Remember that? I need to remember that because that's how I like to play these games, or this game, only this game, is to just max out on damage and health and all that stuff, so. Part of me wants to try and go brains next time, but that never works out for me. It's tough to go brains when you also need damage. Now, was this not the spot with the running bird? Maybe it wasn't. Trying to find the running bird. This isn't it. I don't really have enough time to pursue anything else, and I don't have a lead to save time to pursue something else. Although, I can go back and see what the puffball says now and get a lead. But I would really like to just get that running Digimon. That was an easy one. And I don't remember which screen it was on. I want to say maybe it was in evening, because I don't think these chickens were out. Which makes me think it was evening time when that happened. And I hope it's not random. All of these things. If it is evening time, what I plan on doing... Hey, yeah. I was very happy to that I found it. So what I'll do now is I will get this thing. I will go back to Sexy Lion Man. I will train a little bit on that thing. And when my dude gets tired, I will warp back. I will talk to the puffball, and then the puffball will tell me what I can do next. And then I don't know after that. Digimon Kidnapper. Heck yes. We did it. Progress has been made. We used our knowledge. And if this is the room with the lion, I'm on fire. Not. Eh. Well, I'm not on fire anymore, but it's okay. So what if allegedly there is a direct sequel or a spiritual sequel to this game? What one is that? And is that one not as good as this? Yeah, it's less... because I'm okay with games that don't have maps as long as the environments are intuitive enough. This one, arguably, they're not. I'm still getting somewhat of an idea. Because every time I start a trek, I'm like, oh, I know where the mists are. So that's not nothing. Gonna train until he gets tired, which probably won't be long. And is that one as good as this, or is this one still better? I'd be curious to check that one out, if I'm being honest. Before I check out any of the other ones. Two Digimon! Alright, well that almost is a deal breaker. You may have talked me immediately out of it. They're both equally good. Uh-oh. The PSP was quite a bit after this, which makes me feel like there has to be some kind of improvements. With the lessons learned and the hardware being better and... It's probably... I don't know when it came out. The PSP came out in 04, I believe, which is 5 years after this. We had 5 years of game design lessons. There we go, he's tired. Let's head back. Ora! There's my zipper. I'd be willing to accept that this game has more heart and soul. I know what you mean by that. It's hard to quantify what that means, but I do know what you mean, I think. Unless, I'm wondering if they strike the balance between grinding and not better in the later one. That's kind of what I'm curious about. I also kind of like not knowing what's going on. For the most part, I would like a little bit more. I would like a way to get more information, right? I'd like to go explore and find a corner of the map that has this guy that says like, oh, I heard that if you blah, 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 and there's some of that in this game, but not enough. And once you have that information, it's really hard to enact on that information because it's traveling is so intense and very long and laborious. Obviously, the loading screens between sections is a little rough. Hey, there's my chicken boy. Turn around. Yes! Good boy. Good boy. That's how you poop. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're a good dinosaur. You came at the right time. Look at this sculpture. What do you think? Well, it's more of an assembly. What a masterpiece. I amaze myself. What do you mean? You're making fun of me. I didn't say a word. Well, what were we talking about? Well, whatever. Okay. Can I look at it? Is that all you've contributed? So I have to figure out what image it is and come back and talk to it? Yeah, let's sleep. You done good, red dinosaur. Some emulators definitely can do that, but as someone that's playing on a completely legitimate hardware, which you can see when it tells me that a file has been saved to my computer, just like what an original PlayStation could do, then you would know that I can't actually use emulation options. Can I break character for a minute? Is that going to upset people? Can I do an aside? Can I talk real with you? As long as we don't clip this. It's just between us and everyone who watches the archive. This is an emulator. However, I'm trying to make this the most authentic experience as humanly possible. I'm not using save states. I'm not using advanced emulation options. The goal eventually is to have enough money to start doing this on real hardware again. In theory, I have the hardware to do it, but it's a pain in the butt. I haven't set it up yet. So eventually that is what's going to happen. Until such time as it is, I am going to make this as true to the experience as humanly possible, because that's what people want. That's the whole nostalgia point of it. I'm not cheating. I'm not save stating. The experience is the experience. And also the fast disk speed on PS2, I think that did work. You're right. Do I still have my PS2? I don't know. What I plan to do is I have my PS3 over there. It's a backwards compatible one. And I need to set that up. It hasn't been plugged in a very long time. I don't even know if it still works. I hope it does. Biomon, he's helming the shop now. Oh, I'll come here often. I wish some of these things contributed better than, I'm just gonna do what the other ones do too. I mean, that's great and all, but could you, like, do better than that? Especially for games that I've never played, I want the authentic experience. I want what the game designers intended. And the game designers did not intend for save states. Biomon is a female Digimon. Oh, my bad. MP Floppy. All of them. And if I was playing this on my own, I would absolutely probably, I say absolutely and then follow it up with probably, but more than likely use save states. That's also Sir Sid Montag, which, by the way, I did not welcome you and thank you for stopping by. I very much appreciate your presence and your contribution to the chat. I agree with you. I don't know. I don't know if the game designers knew what they were doing, but I want to experience what they put on a disc that they intended for people to see, even if their execution was not entirely intentional. And I'm laughing to death is back. Welcome back, my friend. I'm glad you're all here now that things are getting better. It was dark for a second. Not proud of it. Not proud of it. Alright, let's see what Puffball's got for me. Did you know there's a place in the north called Iceberg Beach? Rumor has it that a huge Digimon often appears at the beach. Have I been to Iceberg Beach? Digimon Con, did you actually attend? That sounds cool. Or was it like a digital event? I'm so jealous of people that like things. Not that I don't like things, but just get so into one thing that it was a streaming thing. Okay, what did they announce anything? Friesland. Oh, we got rocked in Friesland though. I should reach out. I had a coworker that really was really into Digimon. An app. Wow, that's cool. You know what? I'm happy for the Digimon fans. Because it's just silently chugging along. I don't ever hear anyone talk about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like last time I was at Friesland, I got my butt kicked, which is why I don't know if I can do that. But he's got to be reaching his end point here, right? So I don't know what to do with this thing now that he's nearly... It's not sympathy. No, it's envy is what it is. Like, I really wish I had something I was that passionate about. The things that I was passionate about kind of just dropped off the face of the earth. What are we doing here? Digimon Con has been disappointing, but this sounds like this year was rocking. I really don't have a lot of time to do anything else, but... So, I guess worst case scenario, I get my butt kicked. Whatever. Let's go check out Friesland real quick. I don't know if I have time to get there, but we'll see. No! I didn't want to fight these. I always run into these things. The state of play was what prompted me to play this, because they announced a new Digimon game, I think. Something Digimon was there. I don't know if it was a new game or just an acknowledgement that it still exists. But then I'm like, oh, I've been playing PS1 games lately. Is there a Digimon PS1 game? I'm kind of curious about that. And here we are. Sid, yes. Not only do you need to give me misinformation, but you need to make sure that any response to what I say makes absolutely no sense in the context. And it is something a human being would never actually say. Can you do that for me? Can you make that happen? Yeah, it's tough. It hurts. I know. Although we've had it's kind of awesome. See, because since I've started streaming this, people have come in here and started like debating about not only mechanics but just Digimon in general. It's fascinating. I'm glad I could give people an environment to do that. Get out of the way. Get out of the way! I don't know if creativity is what I would call it. Oh, Sid's throwing down. Well, next time we stream this, which should be Monday? Say Thursday? Yeah, Monday. You have to come back. Hopefully we'll get some more people. Exactly. I have to throw something out there and get everybody hating each other. That's how engagement happens. That's how growth occurs. Get everyone mad at me and each other, and the dollars start rolling in. That's why I suck at this, because no one's mad at me yet. Not enough, anyway. I really don't want to fight this bearded chicken. Also very angry looking. As I continue playing this, I look at the clock and I'm getting a little concerned that I'm wasting my time by just going in this direction for a Digimon who is not going to live to see the day. It is a terrifying looking creature, yes.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, that is what they intended. Nope. No notes. That was the perfect sentence. You set it up, you got me on the edge of my seat, and then you followed it up with the punchline. It was perfect. Running out of food. I also didn't grab an autopilot because I'm a moron. It's fine. My Digimon's probably going to get murdered anyway. I just want to go investigate real quick. And I say real quick, I'm still not there. It's been minutes. Interesting. That would... It's almost flying in the face of what I was going to say. That would be a deal breaker. Not a deal breaker. It would be a bummer. If my Digimon got more tired after battles. There's already too many things keeping me in town, and I guess I want the ability to explore a little bit easier. For longer. Because this game feels long enough as it is. Do you really have to keep sending me back? Nah. No. Yeah, I guess I would change almost nothing about this game, and I would make a few tweaks to what's already there. That's what I would do. What is this? This isn't it. This is nothing. But for 1999, I gotta say they got something here. This is crazy. The UI is better than Suikoden. You want to go check that? Me playing that out. That UI is gosh darn awful. I would take this UI over that any day. Granted, Suikoden came out in 1995. This came out in 99, so a little bit unfair, but it was really bad. The happiness and discipline bar are objectively terrible. I agree with you. I can't wrap my head around it whatsoever. There are still plenty of quality of life upgrades to get. Yeah, I imagine there would be. And that's why I like this game, is because I think it's cool that I have to fight through the friction, and then it's awesome when I unlock an improvement. The colors are wrong. The border should be black. The second is that it's 1 pixel too short. I just don't understand it. That's kind of the main thing that I don't get. The colors are absolutely wrong. That I agree with. I don't really have time to fight you. But I guess we're in it. I mean, if I rush when we're done, I can squeeze a few more minutes out of this. But now I'm stunned. "100% agree with that, Angus. That makes more sense to me." But those are really just minor, again, those are just minor tweaks to what's already here, right? Those aren't big changes. I guess what I'm saying is that I wouldn't just remove large swaths of content and change it with something else. It's the way that it works, I'm pretty much fine with. I lost my rhythm. Oh, I still got it. Bing, ba-dung, ding, ding. What I need to do is keep track of who gives me the most money. And then go and murder them on repeat. Grind the money. Get out of here. I don't want to fight you, caveman. Get out of here. No! Freezeland! Alright, they said giant Digimon. Big one. Someone sometimes appears on the beach. I won't fight because last time I got absolutely rocked. And I just want to explore. Right now, this is basically just a knowledge run. I want to know what's over here. And if I start fighting anything at all, I wish the camera was better. That's something I would change. I wish we could pull it out a little bit more. Because I really don't want to fight these things. And I can't see them until they're basically in my face. Yeah, let's just run. We're probably not even going to use this file. As in, we'll probably just load the game next time. I'm just trying to... I want to know what's over here so I have an objective for next stream. So I don't really want to fight at all. Definitely not. Not fighting. No fighting. Alright, we've made progress. We're on another screen. Don't know where the beach is. Still looking for that beach. Another thing that I would also arguably change. What is that? Is that something I should talk to? Want to freeze to death? It is not. It is not something that I should be talking to. I also don't want to freeze to death, no. Unappealing proposition. Although that was a pretty decent hit. Probably could have killed that thing. I don't care if you're hungry. Wait, I think he cheered. I think he was happy. Is this a beach? I don't know. Let's just keep going. Again, knowledge run. Not actually going to use any of the progress made here. Getting a lay of the land a little bit. Hungry again. Freeze land. Still haven't found the beach. I think there's another way to freeze land. I think there's a faster way to freeze land, as a matter of fact. I think I could fast travel to the mountains and then go north. Unless I'm bandanas. Unless I'm out of my mind. There's a penguin. Is it a Mexican penguin? He's not red. Penguin Mon. Says, hey, do you want to play a match with me? If you win, I'll do whatever you say. I say, what kind of match? Penguin Mon says, what I call Digimon curling. I'll tell you more inside. What happens if I lose? Nothing the first time, but the next time you have to give me a fish first. Then if I win, you come to the city with me, okay? Alright, that's fine. Let's go inside. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no. Well, this is all encouraging, what's being said in the chat, based on what I've encountered. Oh, Angus, we got some divisive comments! Oh boy. Penguin Mon says, first of all, please choose your curling stone. There are heavy, medium, and light ones, so think about the best order to use them. Some stones have 4 pegs. They stick to where they land and can become very useful. There's the delete area. Move the directional pad left and right to choose the direction of your throw. Makes perfect sense so far. Move screen up or down with the dir pad. Use X button to select throw direction. Press X button when power gauge reaches the desired level to pick throw strength. Oh no. There's good, and bad. If your curling stone lands and touches the good mark, you get 2 points. If you get it on the blue line but outside the center good mark, 1 point. If you touch the bad on the bottom right, you lose 2 points, so be careful. And in the case of a tie, I win. So, well, that's not fair. Okay. Let's do it then. This is all gonna go by feel, so... Little one. Sure, why not? Halfway. Well, that's a little bit more than halfway, but we'll see. No, don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Needed more meat. Less meat? One of the other. Hey, you're pretty good. I don't agree with you. And he just does an absolute perfect shot with one that's going to stick in there, right? Beautiful. Great. That's ridiculous. Oh, before you know how to play this at all, let me just throw the absolute perfect shot that you can never come back from. Brilliant. I love it. I love it. I can't do anything now. He has destroyed me. Alright, well, I know that the halfway point is gonna bounce slightly. Or that one's just gonna not go nearly as far as the last one did for no discernible reason. It was maybe like... Well, that's not nice. But I used the light rock last time. This... What in the world? Alright, well, I'm knocking that dude out of there. Let's get a little on the side there. And then I'm hawking this thing. Blam! Blam! Well, I knocked it out, and then, okay, he just went directly back in and knocked... Okay, perfect. Everything that I... Yep, got it. Got it. Nailed it. Okay, yeah, go ahead. I'm on the board. I really don't like that he put that there, but I want to get it in the blue line because I need some points. Well, that's a little meaty, a little meatier than I wanted it to be, I think. Oh, maybe not. Get in there. Not sure why he's at 0 now, I was gonna say. I'll allow it. Well, obviously I don't have a choice here, so I need to get in... Well, it's going to be a tie, though. Unless I knock one of them out, which I really can't actually do. Unless I heave mine in there, and it bounces it out so hard that he loses those points. That's the only way this works. Alright, let's give it a shot. Super hard heave, that's my only chance. Boofa! Blammo! Nope, missed it entirely. Perfect. Alright, he wins. Unless he somehow ruins his own points. Which I'm sure he won't, because he is a killer. No, he actually got more points, I think. No. Yeah, I won. Great. Great. Well, at least I understand now. Want to scam the bird? Next time I will. I'm out of time, unfortunately. Because I don't have any fish. I can't even do it again. Unless there's a way to get in there and do it one more time without a fish. You don't need a fish. Okay, sure. What do I gotta do? First give my dude a porta potty. Honestly, because... No, I don't think that's gonna work. Because unless he wants to go to sleep, I don't have time to even run back and save it. Press triangle on the no thanks box. Okay. And that just gives me another try? Oh wait, he didn't eat the porta potty. Alright, let's try that, because then maybe I can rush. And then maybe he'll want to go to sleep and I'll luck out. Then enter on the igloo. It's not working. It's not working. Walk behind him. Alright, there we go. Alright, one more try, I guess. Well, I wasn't trying to run into him, it just wasn't cooperating very well. Alright, let's give it one more try. Oh, it's probably too hard. Maybe not. Gravy, I think. Stop, you suck! Okay. Why does he have 3 of them? That's a fair thing to think. Wait, he gets to throw twice? What's happening? Every time I think I have a handle on this, a new thing develops where he just has better throws than I do. He throws perfectly. He has like he just basically prevented me from winning this game. The only chance I have now is to throw a whole bunch into there. It's really it. And hope he doesn't. That sucks. And I threw it too hard. Because apparently I am not oh, okay. There's a medium one and there's a small one. I get it. Alright, whatever. Well, again, it was a learning experiment. And now we know. Hate that he has so many of the locking ones and he throws it perfectly every time and he got 2 throws. That sucks. And he's got another locking one. So ridiculous. And now he's gonna knock my 1 point out of there and then some. Like perfect. Oh, maybe not. Stop it. Stop. I have no chance. The only chance I have is that if I ricochet that one and this one doesn't fall out of the blue. Which, whatever, let's try it. Nope. Yep. Great. I love it. I love it. Yeah, but even if I slip behind the one on the bottom left... Wait, did he knock his out? He did not. Because why would that just be the case? That would just... I guess slipping behind one on the bottom left is my only chance. That's probably not going to work, but whatever. Give it a try. Nope, just absolutely horrible throw. Okay. Well, that was a learning experiment. I tried to say experience and experiment at the same time, and I don't know why I even wanted to say experiment, because experience is what I meant. That's going to have to do it for this one. At least we know this is here, so that's good. That's an objective we have for next time. We can run right here and do it. I think there's a faster way to get here, too. I'm going to try to do that next time. I hope everyone here comes back out. Monday we'll be doing Digimon again, same time as this one. Tonight we're doing Tomb Raider. Tomorrow we're doing Dino Crisis. Tomorrow night. Saturday night we're doing something undetermined. I hope everyone comes and checks that stuff out. Check out the YouTube, youtube.com/RandyFluhardy. Subscribe and follow if you haven't. Join the Discord, tinyurl.com/Randy-Discord. And I will see you all next time. Thank you very much. Have a great one. Bye-bye.